Hello everyone, how are you doing? It is me, back on YouTube, with a good fucking microphone. Oh my god, I have a good microphone. I know, for those of you who have been wondering where I am for a while, I wasn't doing anything. By the way, I'm sick. I thought it was just like a cold or something, and I realized, no, it's allergies. It's winter allergies, which I do get. So, yeah, and it doesn't help that I have 2 cats and a dog in my room at all times. So that makes me even more sniffly and nasally. Sorry about that. For those of you wondering where I've been, I at first hadn't been doing anything because I've been taking care of my mother and I hadn't been feeling well. And then I didn't have the motivation to do YouTube, right? And then I went hold on, this noise suppression. Give me a second. I'm not loud enough. I don't think I'm fucking screechy enough. Give me a minute. Let me turn that noise suppression down a bit. There we go. Now I'm screechy enough. Now I'm screechy enough. Now you guys can hear me screech at you. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. So, yeah. And so I went on Twitch for a bit. I got inspired to go on Twitch by my buddy Pickle Marines. And I got inspired to continue doing Twitch by my very good friend plays Craig a lot. Yes, I know I said Craig weird. He's a Borderlands, mostly Borderlands streamer who I met through Pickle Marines. He's a great dude, honestly. One of the coolest people I know. And yeah, I've been on Twitch mostly, and I've been having so much fun. I haven't had time to do a YouTube video. I recently just made affiliate on Twitch, so yeah. But now we're back in Total War, and I'm excited. I have been away from Total War for far too fucking long. I have a Blue Yeti microphone. I can criticize people like a douchebag in a more clear way. Let's do this. Alright, so I stole this replay from Scouts, Scouts of Entertainment. I'm sorry, Scouts. God damn it, cat. Only when I'm recording. Go. I'm sorry, my cat wanted out. You may hear some background noise because the Blue Yeti picks up absolutely everything. I'm not in a studio. I don't have a studio. I don't have any sound foam or anything like that. And we're moving not too far in the future. So, yeah. Hopefully you only hear me. But we're gonna get right into it. This was a thing from New Champion of the White Hand. I'm very sick, I'm sorry. Who's also known as DT, King of Isengard Artorias. And he's not playing Isengard. How dare you? Look, I'm kidding. So, we've got some Luke Goprim and Luke Flagrim together in a line. That is amazing to do right there. Because your pikes are always supported. Some Luke Scion Rim on the sides. Wait a minute. This is a familiar formation. Malakoth Tribesmen, East Strong Crossbowmen, Kummel's Chosen, Dragon's Breath Artillery. Some random... Without the cavalry, it's weird, but this very much seems like the famous Carthaginian formation we all know and love. Very smart there. I like that. And already we got a hit from the Dragon's Breath Artillery right here. So yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a bit laggy right now. Here we have Dorwinian. You have some marksmen. And this is played by Poptuck, the Greasy Italian. God damn it, cat! Come on. No, oh, now you're running away. What do you want? I've got a video to do. Come on. You're goddamn annoying. Shut up. They can hear you. Actually, I don't know if they can hear you or not. I mean, if you get that close, yeah, you little shit. Ugh. Anyway. I love this cat. She's fucking annoying. Behind them, we have some Darwinian... Elvelin interesting. Elvelin? I think that's how you say it. Vanguard with some infantry. Some Glade Masters and Hemmerguard. More infantry, some Cav. Some Stalkers. That's actually Missile Cav. I like that. Even though I hate fighting against it, I like seeing it. Some more infantry and some more Missile Cav. I like that. I like that kind of... I like what you got going on there. And we have... Harad up here taking the hill. If they were to pull back, if Rune were to pull back and help defend this hill, they would have an extreme advantage. And I don't care what the fuck the comment says. Hill camping is a valid strategy. They did it historically. If you can't counter it, you don't know how to properly counter it, learn. It's like in Assassin's Creed when I beat the fuck out in Assassin's Creed 1 where I used to beat the fuck out of the recruits and you learn! No, Harad is commanded by the Fry Guy. Love that name. And he also has Muhad Beastmasters with some Muhad Warriors mixed in there. Southron Archers, Muhad Warriors, Muhad Beastmasters. Dismounted Serpent Guard. Tromena Harad, more dismounted Serpent Guard, more Beastmasters. Some Southron Archers, Serpent Guard, Southron Lancers. Some Mumakil, I'm excited for that, even though they're not that bad. Warbeast to Harad. They're not that bad if you can kind of, you know, you can counter them pretty. Like, they're not easy to counter, but if you have enough missile fire, you're good. Now across from them, we have Ricky Bagel. I'm sorry, Ricky Beagle. I called him Bagel. I'm sorry, Ricky. He's playing as Isengard. We got some Dunlending Clansmen, some Uruk-hai Infantry and Pikemen, with some Berserkers mixed into that line. Ooh, deadly. Deadly, deadly, deadly. Here we have some more Dunlending Clansmen, some Uruk-hai Archers moving around. They have the Isengard Ballista, which will take out really any artillery and will fuck up those Mimikil. So, as I said, I told you. Mimikil aren't that bad. He has Crossbowmen, which will also fuck up Mimikil. He has this general here, the Nazkai. He has some Trolls of the White Hand, some more Uruk-hai Infantry with some Pikemen, some Champions of the White Hand, and more Warg Riders. Next to him, we have Orcs of the Misty Mountains with some Heavy Goblin Spears, Heavy Goblin Halberds, Goblin Infantry, Heavy Goblin Crossbows, Naga Skirmishers, some Goblin Infantry mix in that. Black Mountain Berserkers. I see some Trolls there. Yep. Cave Troll Drummers. More Halberds. More Spears. And Bulk's Champions. Very good cav unit. And next to them, we have Mordor. Morannon Halberds. Right here. And at the front, we actually have some Orc Fodder, which is the best unit. I don't care what any of you say. Alright, we have some Midsmoke Chosen, some Blackguard of Barad-dûr, some Orc Javelins, more Blackguard, Orc Maulers, Temple Executioners, and more Orc Maulers. Now, if you'll excuse me, this is actually the perfect fucking screenshot right here. Let me just... That's the thumbnail. Yeah. See? I do good. No. Actually, I forgot. That's the Great Goblin, and that is Grizzly Fox. And over here we have Ricky Beagle. I said his name. Did I say his name? That's Isengard. That's the Greasy Italian, and this is the Fry Guy. There we go. Now we're gonna watch this clash here, because this is a very interesting clash. And this is actually a good direct counter to the Rune. like, just swarming the fuck out of Rune. But Rune is actually pretty much countering that. You can't swarm them when they have such a good front line and such good artillery. However, that Isengard Ballista is aiming right at them. They are getting flanked, though, but that's what those Scion Rim are for. I put them in defensive mode very quickly so they can put their pikes down. You know, because, actually, pulling back some of the Goblin Halberds, trying to get them out of formation, I wouldn't fall for it. The Scion Rim are pushing up. The Balaclava Tribesmen are pushing up. By the way, an amazing fucking unit right here. He has some Kamol's Chosen that I didn't see before. And some Eastron Crossbowmen. Scion Rim pulling back. Over here, we have Harad actually sending down some Lancers to help out his ally. And to try to bait the enemy away. Who's also going to keep the high ground over there. Over here, we have the Elves. Kind of... I don't know what he's doing with these Shadow Guard. We have some Stalkers here that have disappeared, but you got some Olakai coming after him. Yes, I still have that glitch where it's their portrait. I don't know why. It's really weird, but they're dragging the Olakai away. The Glaive Guard are going up against the Halberds. I don't have much faith in Mordor ever. Mordor's units are just so goddamn shitty that unless they have an ally with them, you can't win. Unless you really outsmart the enemy, which... The Elves, you're not gonna beat the Elves in Mordor, but like, I don't know, let's see what happens. Like, no offense to Grizzly Fox, but Mordor is not the best faction to fight Elves with, especially when they have missiles to easily kill your trolls with. I love this from King of Isengard Artorias, saving the ass of his friendly missiles. I love that. Up here, the Goblins have pulled back in a more defensive formation. And really, what he should be doing is exactly what he is doing, peppering them with missile fire. He's bringing out Snow Trolls. That is a good target for the missiles. However, I'd pull back his tribesmen a little bit, because they're getting fucked by these Naga skirmishers and these crossbowmen. Yeah. I'd have him move. I'd say he should, where's his crossbowmen? His crossbowmen are right there. He should target, yeah, they charge his tribesmen, but he has more tribesmen ready to take them down. Some Scion Rim coming over. He does have some Flag Rim on the flank, which you could use to go for those archers. Harad charging some archers. They're in loose formation, but that is still a good charge. If we can get out of there before those clansmen get there, he'll be golden, and he is successfully getting out of there. Some of his cav may be caught, but that is fine. Nope, he gets out of there with a clean fucking no, he gets one. One got caught and escaped. That is what I like to see. That is a good cav charge. Oh, the bombards are destroyed. Probably by the ballista. Rune pulling back a bit. I would recommend they pull back to where Harad is. But at the same time, they could also pull back to where the elves are. Because the elves will defeat Mordor. But the elves are also farther away. One of the Mumakil over here died, probably from the ballista. That's why he can't charge in his Mumakil. He is harassing Isengard and the Orcs in the Misty Mountains a bit, forcing them to come to him. That is an amazing strategy. If you're on the hill, force your enemy to come to you. And if you're not on the hill, either ignore the fuck out of them and just leave, and force them to come to you, or find a way to charge them. Find their weak point. Like, if you were to force them to have to pivot, right, because you went all the way around, right, say if you take out the Mumakil and you went all the way around, and you force them to have to pivot, they're going to be out of formation. Especially if you have an ally with you. In these 3v3 situations, the allies, like, the teamwork is literally the dream work. And, you know, Artorias' team is really, really realizing that. Like, that's I love this replay so far. I'm so glad I got back into this. I was going too soon anyway. I was just been away for so long. I need to come back. Blackguard fighting some river patrol. Some stalkers ready to charge right into the back of the heavy maulers. That's gonna break them. Nice. And they pretty much won this fight over here. They just need to wipe up Mordor a bit. And thanks to Rune, Rune sent over more troops to help them out. Thanks to Rune, they didn't have to deal with these Minas Morgul's Chosen, which is an amazing spear unit. Like, Mordor does have some good units. But with Rune helping out, they don't have to worry too much about these trolls and shit like that. So, now that Rune has helped them wipe up Mordor a bit, the elves can turn around and fuck over the goblins over here. The orcs in the Misty Mountains. And as you can see, they've kind of moved back up and are ready to charge back in. And I see he's also micromanaging a bit. Southorn Lancers destroyed by wargs. Doesn't surprise me. There's the Mumakil. They're coming right the fuck down. Once again, sending out some Serpent Yard to kind of fuck with him a bit. He's gonna get caught by those clansmen, though. That was not a good charge, but if he can get them converged on him and focused on those and that one unit... Holy shit. Oh, we went right through the archers. Good fucking charge. He's going right for the ballista. He's saying, fuck the trolls. He's going right for the ballista. And that's going to force Isengard to further converge on that location if they want to save it, because those trolls are not going to fully defeat those cavalry, and if they do, they've still disrupted that ballista enough to help out Rune. And once again, sending Southron Lancers to help out against these snow trolls. Some Eastron crossbowmen out there as big. Don't charge those, you're an... That was an obvious bait to get you out of your defensive position, and you charged them. Or at least it seemed like an obvious bait with what he has positioned here. Pikes and, you know, javelins. And now you're surrounded and being shot at. Look at this. Big thanks to the mod team of this, by the way. And, yeah. But as you can see, I'm coming back to YouTube. I'm not going to be posting every day like I used to. Well, I didn't post every day. I posted every weekend. But I'm not going to be doing that like I used to. I'm going to be sitting back on the, like, heavy content like this. And, just having fun. You know, doing it every week. And now if I want to upload an extra video, I will. But I've got shit going on. I've got life shit going on. I'm joining the military soon, so... I've got a lot of stuff to do. And I'm an affiliate on Twitch, so I can't stream on here anymore. I'm sorry for those who enjoy my YouTube streams. But I stream on Twitch now. I'll put that in the link in the description below if you want to come hang out with me. I would love to have you there. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to donate. You don't have to give me bits. It's well appreciated, but you don't have to. If you want to just sit there and chat and hang out and say hi, I'm okay with that. I love talking to you all, and that's the reason why I made my Discord server. If you guys want to come and join me in my Discord server, do it. Come and hang out with me. I hang out in voice chats now a lot, so if you want to come and hang out with me in a voice chat and talk with me a bit, go ahead. That's something I'm gonna enjoy doing more. And my Discord's starting to be a bit more active again. I'm happy about it. So, Harad finally clashing with Isengard. And Isengard's infantry is very, very strong. Oh, I see. Here it comes. Now, if he wants to pull a Hannibal and unfold his wings and kind of surround this line, he could. There's a Mumakil running amok. There's Mumakil running amok in the back of this person's lines. That's not good. Mumakil by themselves aren't a threat. Mumakil running amok are a big threat. Baiting out these champions with the white hand. I wouldn't. Your wargs, I don't think you can fight that. I think that was a bait. That was a bait. And he's gonna have to go away, but those war beasts are going to chase the fuck at him. Look at how much they lost. I don't think a single war beast was downed there. Well, one was. Couple were. Got some Warg Riders coming out, but once again, I don't think Warg Riders can deal with War Beasts as well as they can deal with something else. Rune is kind of, you know, they're in a tough spot here. But not for long, because they helped out their ally. Their ally is coming to help out them. This is why I always say, help your allies, even if you just send 1 or 2 units over. It comes back. And look at this. It's coming right the fuck back. You know, Rune has a few units. They're not doing too bad. They're actually, you know, putting up a great fight, but they're going to have some allies coming their way soon. Especially with Harad distracting Isengard. And Harad really did help. It may not seem like it. It may not seem like Harad helped at all. Right? But those cav charges, right? Keeping those trolls at bay, cav charging some of the backs of some of the infantry. Those a couple of cav charges could have been the difference between victory and defeat. So even if it's just one cav unit that you micromanage and use to fuck with them, like there was a game I played. I was playing against the dwarves, and I only had my general left. And using my general, I helped defeat the enemy. Because I kept charging their backs. I defeated the dwarves with my general. I defeated everything else with my general. Helping out my buddy Smoking Tolkien. Who I have to get in contact with again. I have to hang out with him more. I haven't talked to him in a while. I need to hang out with him again. I haven't hung out with a lot of my Steam friends. Because I've just been sitting on Twitch having a lot of fun. I'm sorry, I've been having so much fun on Twitch. There goes the Rune General. But Rune does not have to worry. The cavalry has arrived. Nandorg League Guard. I didn't see these guys. They're light infantry. There's a cav charge right into the heavy goblin crossbows. And over here, Harad is actually, you know, they're keeping them at bay. They might lose this, but they do have the high ground. Charging into the thin part of the line, because there are Urukai infantry that can flank. But if those infantry try to flank, there are these 2 units here that they could use. And once again, they also have a couple of units over here. Harad is in a great spot. It may not seem like it, but if they can be careful, right? They can be in an amazing spot. It may not seem like it, but if you see this how I see it, there is a possibility that Isengard has played right into Harad's hands. Because that flank is going to expose their sides. And of course, now they're surrounded. Well, not surrounded, but they are taking heavy casualties. He can't pull them out, though. He cannot pull those War Beast out. But I don't think he needs to. If he defeats this one unit here, he can go around and flank these pikes. And flank everything else. So, Harad, good job on that. Don't think I didn't see you doing that. Don't think I didn't notice what the fuck you were doing. Don't think I didn't notice what any of you on this team were doing. You guys had such good fucking teamwork. Such good teamwork. I seriously heavily appreciate seeing this kind of teamwork. This kind of teamwork makes for the most amazing battles. And like the enemy were helping each other out too. Mordor not so much, but like Mordor had his own problems with elves. I mean, if you're Mordor and you gotta fight the elves, you're basically dead. Harad didn't help much either, but they have their own problems with Isengard and their Isengard Ballista. They did help a bit, as I said. They sent out some cav. They did everything they could without causing themselves too much casualties. There's a weak part in the line, but he's going straight for the Berserkers and the Pikemen. Amazing. Fucking amazing. This is going to cause the Serpent Guard to push. Absolutely amazing cap charge. Absolutely amazing. Using the Mohawk War Beast to their fullest fucking extent. Great to see. The elves helping mop up the goblins of the Misty, orcs in the Misty Mountains. And sooner or later, Rune and the elves are going to be able to turn their attention to Isengard. And already, Rune had been helping out Isengard. But they're going to lose those crossbowmen. Probably not the best play they could have done. But now they're ready to essentially... Rune has only a bit left. But together, they are extremely strong. And once again, the Muhad Warbeast just fucking prowling through these lines. I think this is the general, too. Absolutely mental. You are a fucking mad lad, Fry Guy. Mad lad. Artorias, you're a goddamn mad lad, too. How much you help your team and how much you risk victory for your team to help them survive. Absolutely fucking amazing. You deserve a goddamn medal. I have no fucking gripes. I mean, I have a few gripes. I have a few. I always have gripes. But, like, I don't have a lot. I rarely have very few gripes. Like, you have done so much. And my main gripes were some of the micromanagement, but it's hard to micromanage. I can't get you on that. I know damn well I'm not good at micromanaging. I can't hit you for that. Like, I have very few legitimate gripes with how you played. Because you were the fucking MVP in this. You helped. The elves could have wiped out Mordor by themselves. Yes. But you helped the elves wipe out Mordor faster. And by doing that, you helped you were able to wipe out the goblins and the orcs of the Misty Mountains faster. And now you are going to help wipe out Isengard. This was amazing teamwork. Mainly orchestrated by, you know, Artorias, aka in the Discord server. I saw his replay in. He is new champion of the White Hand. Amazing Total War player, honestly. This was great teamwork, and now they're saving Harad. Harad really did help out too. Harad, you know, kind of risked their ass to kind of keep Isengard. Because if they didn't distract Isengard, Isengard probably would have attacked Rune. In fact, they were mobilizing on Rune. I think the cav charge from Harad, in the beginning of the game, is what really turned Isengard's sights on Harad. Absolutely amazing. And this was a fucking phenomenal battle. Look at this. Look at this. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
We're gonna speed this up a bit. You know, for time purposes. And this was a good, nice, you know, nice length video. Here we have Isengard being wiped out. The last little bit of these Isengard pikes. I love the look of Dorwinian, by the way. Dorwinian is probably the coolest looking elves I've ever seen. They look really fucking cool. Good job on that, mod authors. Good job on that. At first, I was a little critical of this mod, and now I love it too much. I can't criticize this mod anymore because I'm too biased for it. I just booped my mic, I'm sorry. You guys probably heard me scratch that mic. I'm sorry about that. That's gonna make some of you want to pull your nails off. I know it does. I hate it. I hate it. I like have to bite my nails every time I brush up against something like that. Like every time I brush up against my jeans, I gotta kind of like bite my nails a bit because I don't like it. I don't know why, but it just happens. But no, that was a phenomenal match. And I know you haven't watched this yet. I doubt you'll watch it. Unless you're, like, in the Renegade Hobbits. Then again, this channel isn't that popular, so, eh. But expect a tag on Discord. Champion of the White Hand. Expect a tag on Discord. Because I am going to fucking tell you exactly how fucking good you were with this. And of course, the tribesmen kind of inflicted... Well, no, actually, the Luke Camper inflicted most casualties. That's surprising. Usually it's a ranged unit. Now, if you want your replay featured, right? Either join my Discord and DM me, or, right? You can, if you see me in another Discord server you yourself are in, DM me. Or put it someplace where I can see it and tag me. I'm probably not gonna be able to see the tag because I don't always check servers. So the most guaranteed way to get a replay to me is to DM it to me. Without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. That was extremely fun. I miss doing that. I miss doing that so much. But yeah, I've already talked about my Twitch. I've already talked about my Discord. I don't need to do much of an outro, so see you guys in the next video.